In the days of the blessed Prophet Muhammad, there lived a man called Abu Talha. Abu Talha thought himself to be the luckiest man in all Medina, and everyone agreed with him, because he owned a very beautiful garden. What made his garden more precious than anyone else's was a spring of cool, clear water, which kept everything green and beautiful. Nothing was more pleasant, more satisfying to Abu Talha than to do the afternoon prayer in his beautiful garden, with the date palms swaying in the breeze and the gurgle of the nearby spring. For this reason, he very much liked to pray in the garden, and never failed to praise Allah for all the good which He had bestowed upon him. Now, one sleepy afternoon, Abu Talha tucked his prayer mat under his arm and, as usual, made his way to the garden. Humbly he stood, raised his hands, and said, Allahu Akbar. He was just beginning to recite the Quran when another sound, beside the familiar swoosh of the palm trees and the gurgle of the stream, met his ear. A long, high tweet resounded above his head, followed by such a happy-sounding chirp that Abu Talha's eyes popped open in spite of himself. There, perched on the date palm, was the most beautiful bird in the whole wide world. Its wings were as green as emeralds, its tail feathers as red as pomegranate seeds, and it had a little golden head with a black beak that sang its beautiful song to its heart's content. Abu Talha was fascinated. He stared and stared until he suddenly remembered where he was and what he was supposed to be doing. Ashamed of himself, he dutifully went back to the prayer, starting hopefully where he had left off. When he had finished, the bird had flown. Now, this little bird considered itself to be as lucky as Abu Talha. Here was a gorgeous garden with sweet seeds to peck at and a bubbly stream. What better place to build a nest and settle down for the rest of its life? The next day, Abu Talha appeared again at his favorite spot in the garden under the shade of the palm tree and began the prayer. But he failed to notice that the beautiful bird was building a nest on top of the tree. Soon the bird began to sing and whistle so beautifully that Abu Talha lost track of what he was doing. He feasted his eye on the feathered beauty who was hopping from branch to branch, chirping a friendly song. But what am I doing? He asked himself suddenly. Which rak'ah am I on? Number 2? Number 3? Abu Talha heaved a deep sigh, somehow finished the prayer, rolled up his prayer mat, and left the garden. How could the prayer reach Allah if he himself could not remember where he had left off? How could he remember Allah when his heart was full of beautiful gardens, bubbling streams, and bird songs? It was hopeless to try. Abu Talha was an honest man. He knew how important it was for a good Muslim to perform the prayer, paying attention to none but Allah. That very night, he went to visit the blessed Prophet Muhammad. He told the blessed Prophet all about his garden, the date palms, the gurgling stream, and the beautiful bird. "Oh, Prophet," he said, "I cannot let these things stand in the way of my worship to Allah. So it is better not to have them at all. Please take my garden with all that is in it. I give it to you to use for all the Muslims of Medina." The blessed Prophet Muhammad graciously accepted this gift. Abu Talha was never again distracted from the prayer, and from that time on, hopefully, all his prayers were accepted by Allah.